I would like to introduce you to Rose. She's our new little girl. We adopted her about 10 days ago. She's quite a character, and we love her to bits. She's 3 years old and has perfectly adjusted to her environment. Yeah, so here she is, and we'll see her in the video as I continue this one. Welcome back again. My setup is different because of Rose, and I've been adjusting the studio as much as I could, but it's not easy with her. It's so much fun to have her around, and I'm sure you will see her often in my future videos. So, talking about videos, it's going to be a long one, probably in the 45-minute range, maybe more, I don't know. So, grab yourself a cup of your favorite drink or a cold glass of water and join me. So, cheers. So, this is a fun video, at least for me. What I decided to do is use my art supplies because I have different materials, and I thought, why not mix everything and try to play with the material that I have. And it's all water media, and so they mix well together. And I just went, how do you say that, out to town, and I played with the supplies, and I had a lot of fun. Also, in this video, you will see mistakes and the way that I approached the mistakes. For me, very often a mistake is just a kind of a source of another way of doing things. You make a mistake and you have to think, okay, how am I going to fix it? Or do I want to fix it? So I allowed the painting to be what it wanted to be, really. I was just pushing, and every time that I was making a mistake or took a decision that I didn't like, I would fix it. I didn't really care about how it will come out. I just wanted to see what I could do. And so to me, it's a fun video in the sense that when I realized that I made a mistake or did something that was not quite right, I fixed it. And it turned out to be a joyful painting, in my opinion. And it was really good to work without expectations, just exploration. And I enjoyed it all the way. So you see the whole thing. What I did first is I did a quick drawing of the subject that I wanted to do. It's my prayer plant, and it needed a prayer. It needed a prayer as I was progressing. I made a mess, and a lot of it was voluntary. Because I wanted to see how far I could go with the paper. So I'm enjoying exploring watercolor, or I should say water media. So I hope you will enjoy this, and we'll come back after that. Okay, so I rarely show the material that I use, but for this painting, since I worked with a lot of supplies, I thought I would show you the products that I used. And you can see in the background little Rose sleeping. So first is, so I'm going to use my pointer, so I'm not in the picture. I use this glove. It protects the oil of my hand to touch the paper. So that's why I wear that, especially when I draw. I don't want to shift on paper the graphite, so that's why I wear that. Those little palettes, they're ceramic palettes, and they're from, I believe it's from Meeden. I love working with that. I gravitate towards a lot of the same colors, and they're always ready, so which is fun. The watercolor markers are from Faber-Castell Albrecht Dürer watercolor markers. These markers have two nibs. So on one end you have, it's like a pencil, it's a thin line so you can play with that. And on the other end it's more like a paintbrush. Very pleasant to work with. So I just wanted to show you that. Then I used to start with my sketch. What I used is this pencil. It's by Staedtler. It's made in Germany. Mars Lumograph, and F is the size of the lead. Then the paintbrush. At first I used this one, which is by Raphael. It's Soft Aqua, and it's the number 2. And these brushes, let me show you. These brushes, mop brush, they retain a lot of water, and you will see on the video how much water they take. At one point I decided to ink my painting, so this is what I used, and that is a Micron 03. It's from Sakura. It's archival ink, and I really love working with those Micron pens, so I use that. And then I use my Pentel Reservoir brush, which I really enjoy working with these brushes, so I use them often. I will use a regular brush and then I go to that because I love it. The paints that I used are Daniel Smith extra fine watercolors, and then I used Holbein Artist Gouache. So these are the art supplies that I worked to do this little painting. And I really enjoyed the experience of making mistakes or bad decisions and then correcting them. And it ended up being a really fun, bright, joyful painting. The paper that I'm using is by Artistico Fabriano. I had a large sheet which I cut in 4 pieces. This part here, I believe, is 7 inches by 9. What I'll do first is apply the first layer and see how that will work. And right now I'm just applying water. Behind the flower, the leaves, I want to put a darker, so it's the same yellow that I've used, but I want to put another color. Oh, we have Rose. Let me see what I can do. Rose. Oh, 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 la petite fille. I put it on the chair, and I hope she will try to sleep there, but I cannot guarantee. It looks like she might. That would be wonderful because She is something. Ah, ma belle. Oh. Oh, la belle fille. Oh, la belle fille à mamie. Oh, oui. Okay, so I won't talk too much and hope that she will remain there. So next, I want to give some color to the tablecloth. Maybe I should wait. So I think what I'll do is I'll put some color here. We've had Rose for a week. She quickly adjusted to us. It was just unbelievable. She walked into the house and that was it. She was home. And so that's fun, but the studio is a source of a lot of curiosity, and I really have to be careful with her. So it's going to be interesting, I think, for a little period. It will be an adjustment. I think this will be a lot of work to work in the studio with Rose, but we'll see if it works or not. If it doesn't, well, she's going to have to learn that she can't come in the studio when I am recording, or because there's a lot of wires, there's a lot of equipment, and it's dangerous. So I don't want her to hurt herself or destroy what I'm doing. This right now looks like a hot mess, and I find that exciting because I'm wondering how I will make this look good. Hopefully I will. But what I'm doing right now is just applying the first layer of paint on all the leaves. And I think what I will do once this is dry, I think I will ink my drawing, because I am losing it as I paint, and that's not exactly what I want to do. So once the first layer is dry, I will go and ink it. Hopefully I will be able to see my marks, but I think I will. Okay, so yeah, it looks like a mess, but I like it. So what I will do is this. I will put some a light wash here, or just water. And apply the blue. As you see, there's too much water on my paintbrush, but that's what I want. I'm playing with how the paper will behave and the pigment themselves and the water. I want to put some soil in here, but if I do, I know I will lose my lines. So let me show you the little angel that she's pretending to be. She's actually very sweet. And she likes to do her own things. She wants to be with us all the time. She follows me everywhere. She loves to give kisses. She's a sweetheart. She really is. So I will let this dry, and I will do a mixed media piece with this. So I think I will use inks, and I will use the watercolor, and I don't know what else I'll throw in there. So it's just experimental. I allowed the painting to dry, and it turned out really muddy, and I could hardly distinguish the leaves. So I decided to ink the leaves. This is intended to be a mixed media work, I should say, and so that will be very different from what I normally do, but I thought, well, do ink and then work with this. So we'll see what will come out. And right now I'm using my Micron 03. It's archival ink, and yeah, so I'll do that and then continue to paint. You see, the color of the leaves are more of a what's the chromium color, and I find that perhaps the leaves are too because I know the minute I put on the chromium, it's going to darken seriously. And chromium is, if my memory is good, opaque. Yeah. So I think what I will do is I will put some water in there. And try to use it light. Light layer. We shall see if it works. And maybe if I put in just a little bit of I'm tempted to add, don't know if I should. Let me see if I add this. You see, that is kind of like the color that I'm after. So, the leaves are, there's some, I don't know how to call that really. The stems really, if you want. What I will use for that is I'm taking out my all my supplies. I'm playing with this. So the green shades I have are all these here. Here's the choice. Nope. That's it. So for the greens, there's this green that is... ça c'est trop. Ça c'est quasiment trop. So I think what I will do is I will play with this. I know that this might be the one to do the veins. I'm gonna see if I can do that. Now, it has dark green spots on each leaf, and it's a weird one. It's like dry brush. So what I'll do, the color that I will use will be this one here, which is the Green Apatite Genuine. And let me see how it works. If it's really the color that I want. Where could I put it? I could put it here. But I think it will be, it really is very similar to what's out there. And the beige stuff that I used here, the beige color that I use here is Buffed Stanium. So I'm going to use that and see how it goes. So. I find this like almost, it's very, very pleasant. I have no expectations with this thing. It's just trying something, see what will happen. And I enjoy this very much. You know, I have to do the stems this color. I am enjoying this. The one that I just used was India Red 192. And now I will use May Green. And it's just to put some highlights on the stems. See, I have these tools which I rarely use, and actually I should use them more often. So this is really an experimental piece, but I'm having really a lot of taking a lot of pleasure out of doing this. This is something that you do without any expectations, and it's just allowing myself to explore, and I am enjoying this very much. Okay, so another thing that I want to do is perhaps, you know, I could do this all with my watercolor, obviously, but it's like I say, I have all these supplies, and why not use them? So right now I'm using the other tip of the India Red, which is a larger nib, and I'll try to use it as a paintbrush. So we'll see if I can make it happen. Don't want to do anything else to this. there are some rusty spots on the leaves, so I'll do that. It adds a touch of realism. Mind you, this is not a very realistic piece, but it has its charm, I think. I think what I will do is soften some of the edges. Another thing that I will do is add a little bit of the green to some like an extension. What else could I do? I think I will use gouache. And so, qu'est-ce que je pourrais? So if I use, this is very much the same color. So you could use that to make a nice checkered pattern. So another example of realizing you made a mistake and you don't want to stick with it. So, oh my goodness, this is a fun experimentation here. So I think I will leave it like that, and I'll wait for it to dry and then sign it. This turned out to be an interesting piece at so many levels because every step every step of the way I ruined it, but I kept painting. I do like it. It has a feel of I had fun, and actually I really did have fun. Could I make some, let me see if I could make some lighter notes perhaps. And this time I will use this. Will that work? I don't know. Let me go again with the May green. I just want to kill a little bit some of the yellows. Okay, I'm not touching it anymore. It's already dry. Huh. So I will sign it. Yeah, I'll sign it. Well, there it is. Yeah, let me clean up, and then I will remove the tape, and then maybe talk a little bit about this painting. So here is the final piece, and for me, this is a really fun exploration. It's wonky, it's bold, it's full of life, and I don't know if the colors that I won't even say selected, because I made mistakes. I made mistakes with the yellow background and the blue, the tablecloth, and it turned out even better than what I had envisioned for the background. So I'm very pleased with that. With the way the weather is going, I'll be painting inside, and I'm not sure if I will be back in August. It probably will be in September. So until then, I hope you take care of yourself, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.